Hello YouTube, I'm the Button Pirate, and the purpose of this channel is mainly nostalgia. I'm going to be playing games that either A, couldn't finish because I had to return them because they were rented, or B, I'm going to play factions I wouldn't play as a kid for whatever reason. In the case of Command and Conquer, I always wanted to be the quote-unquote good guys, you know, your GDI, your Ally, your USA. So I'm going to start out by playing, in this case, Command and Conquer the original as Brotherhood of Nod for the first time. And I'm going to skip this part because I'm not sure about how copyright goes. Alright, so we're going to go with Nod. And I did play this as a kid, so I know the basic deal. Nod is essentially a cult. So I'm going to be the cult follower of Cain. Yes, I am. Uh-huh. So if he's Cain. Yeah. Okay, so my first mission is an assassination. But given I'm a troop commander... Alright. Alright. So we're going to put them into groups. So control number, that gives me groups. I'm going to give each one of these H buggies as their own unit because being fast, they can get through the terrain and I can find what I need fast. And then I can get the others to come back them up so that I'm not losing. And while I'm doing that, I can work my way around the battlefield. Because sight is an issue. Now, I'm not sure how much fun you'll get watching me, but this is definitely something I've been wanting to do for a long time, just to go back and replay as people I had maybe overlooked. Okay. You guys are gonna keep going. We're gonna go this way. So, again, faster units should go ahead. Ideally, to lead them back to the waiting ambush. I try to lose as few units as possible, but that's just the name of the game. Your scouts are gonna die. But given I have no access to anything else, I'm trying to bounce them back and forth. Oh, and this is where I'm gonna screw up because, oh, yeah, if I have to go against any other vehicles, I am not gonna have a good time. Alright, here we go. So I've lost both of my scouts, but I'm pretty sure this is about as big as the area gets. So as long as it doesn't expand and I don't end up with reinforcements, I should be fine. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, just to silence the assuming warlord. So we're just gonna destroy everything, assuming he's in one of these. I mean, we're gonna send one person a little bit all the way up. Again, just to what's around. And don't really see anything else. So I'm guessing destroy the village is the essential thing. All right, so that looks kind of more interesting. Let's see, that looks kind of like a, I don't know. But I really don't see what else I can do besides just destroy everything. Once I clear out the village, yeah, that's the thing is, they can tell you this is your objective, but if they're in a building or something, you know, it's not like I have a little arrow sending us. Like say, if I was playing an RPG like Skyrim or Fallout, you get the little dial thing. Don't really get that here. Just this is your target, go get them. Uh, I don't know where else to go. Nothing is really blocked out here, unless that's just him right there. Okay, so it was the one guy hiding in the corner that I didn't explore fast enough. So again, one of those weird things. Let's see, not too bad. I killed a bunch of them. I lost a couple people. Oh, okay. Continue. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna play a few missions at a time and then end the video. I don't really plan on saving too much, forcing myself to continue with what I had versus, backing up and saving constantly. I'm just gonna save at the beginning of a government. Where's it? Let's see. Strength formidable. Cool. Continue. Okay, let's see what Seth tells me what I gotta do next.
Back so soon. Let's see how you do with something important. For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt.
Oh, and
Slowly
us being a
but
cult,
surely,
we probably do want the stuff in the pyramids, I'm guessing.
Kane wants to establish a base here to eliminate the smothering presence of GDI.
Uh-huh.
It's too risky to move our heavy forces in, so we want you to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post.
Okay.
By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to host. That should easily pay your expenses.
See, this is an interesting thing. I understand
Succeed, you fail.
what type.
If you fail,
Oh,
you die.
so I got to be completely stealthy. Okay. Uh, okay. I wonder if it's an automatic, automatic you lose, or if I get detected, I've got immediately got to start fighting. The second option would be interesting. Um, I okay. We're gonna give you a designation. Have you move around a bit. All right. So the Tiberium is right there. So I can essentially set up real close and then set that up. So the interesting about Tiberium, as far as lore goes, is it's supposed to bring up all the natural resources, gold, silver, or mining metals. I don't know if gold and silver would be a good option to say, but stuff like that. Uh, my question was always, okay, you get the Tiberium, but what then? You know, because well, I guess that's what the refiner is for. It refines out the actual materials you want. Okay, so I think I just answered my own question when I finally put some thought to it. Okay. Honestly, I never really thought of it. I never really thought too hard on it. But I guess that's what these little vats here are for. They're for the slag that the Tiberium becomes. Okay, so always in the beginning you don't get really a whole lot of access to much. I'm going to build silo. Yep, I'm always under attack. So it's looking like, well, one, they're investigating me. Another thing to know is Tiberium, it's toxic to human characters. So if your infantry stays in there too long, they slowly get poisoned and, of course, die. Interestingly enough, if I remember right, they'll catch on fire. But again, it's been forever since I played it, especially part one, and things do tend to change over time as far as and all that fun stuff. I see a structure. So, what we're going to do is engineers can take over stuff. Nope, don't do that. Well, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Attacking a harvester is the surest way to get somebody pissed off. So, all my buggies are going to go after the Humvee, and all my people are going to go after the other people. Because, really, guys. And that's the thing about these older games is they might have a tendency to just sit around. In the case of this one, they just sat there while my buggy was getting killed. So, we're going to build a bunch of uh, infantry. Now, I'm going to point out when I was a kid, this didn't say minigunner, it said infantry. It's actually pretty interesting. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Hand of Nod, which is their version of the barracks, already built and ready, so that when my engineer takes over, I can immediately put it to use. Alrighty, and we're gonna build a bunch of these guys. Alright, so I just made myself a little bell hold, and once again, I don't need their construction yard. We're just gonna get rid of it. They can't take it back, and I got money for it, which fuels my little army effort. Alrighty, we're gonna go after that. Yes, I know it's under attack. So, engineers, there's a little trick. So, if you wait for the harvester to be unloading, you get both, which is nice. Like, come on, you guys, they're right in front of you. Could have just taken them out, but you didn't. And that's my thing is older game. I'm assuming it's basing it off of the AI of the older game. Um, I don't know. And we're just gonna just go after that. At this point, it'll probably be faster just to destroy everything than try taking anything over, but just go after it. Might as well. Another interesting thing I didn't mention, but you probably noticed, was if you build two, where your troops come from, you can do this and make that the primary, and that's where all your troops are going to spawn from. Okay, we're going to. Okay, so they see me. Is this one of those they're going to drive off and get reinforcements, or are they going to get ambushed by other people? 5,000 meters. So maybe not. Oh, They got Air Force going. Okay, so that was about 6 minutes. Took a decent amount of casualties. What's my next options? I forgot to save. That's fine. I'll save as soon as I start the next one. Okay, so we took over Egypt. They're taking over that. I'm gonna I'm gonna go with I wonder if it even means anything. You know, because I don't know if there's quest line differences or it's just giving you the illusion of choice. Honestly, I never really paid attention because this is the only one that ever did that. All the other Command and Conquers were linear, next by next by next. And again, being a kid, I just wanted to play. I never really considered if anything would be like that. Okay, so I can't destroy it, but I got to destroy the neighboring base. Uh, Looks like I'll get the. Okay, so I'll get 10. Well, I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to build a base. I'm just going to have to. Oh, no, I do get to build a base. Okay, cool. So we're going to save. Nod playthrough. One. So, like I said, I don't really intend on saving during the mission. If I bite it, I bite it. I'll just have to start over unless it starts getting very often, in which case that'll get boring. So I might start saving then. But I'd like to be able to just go 1, 2, and 3. And we've been on. Let's see here. I already see something there. So let's see. I got these guys. We're gonna go there. I got the. Boy, you know, I played GDI for forever. I really don't know how I'm gonna handle the Grenadiers because this one likes to group your people together. Like if I have all my bazooka people to take out a tank and a Grenadier pops up, I think I'll probably lose the whole group. Okay, so we're going to do this. And I know it'll be later where you can get radar. The Man, that's so. See, that's the thing. Grenadiers do good damage to vehicles as well as people. And we're gonna move you because they won't move themselves. We're gonna put you right there. Oh, nice! I do get a comm center. Heck yeah. Yeah. But looks like my vehicles are still a limited resource. Okay. You're pretty fast, and looks like I'm fighting more Humvees than anything. And this is the remastered one, so I know that there's going to be some slight differences, namely names. Okay, where is my minigunners? We're going to put that over there. We're going to use another power supply. And then at this point, yep, see, look, it's taking out whole groups of people. Yep, 2 grenadiers took out my entire group. So this might end up being a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be.
Construction complete.
And again, I played
Primary
this before,
weapons.
but I always played as GDI. And it looks like we're doing a lot more infantry.
Building.
Oh,
Unit ready.
base is right here.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay,
Unit ready. Building.
so
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
oh
Building.
shit.
Repairing.
Oh fuck.
Building. Unit lost.
I should have just sold that. Well, I did say that I wouldn't save,
Building.
and I done fucked myself.
Unit ready. Building.
So,
Unit ready.
and again, these guys were right freaking. Oh no, I think they might have been in there.
Unit ready.
Still,
Unit ready. Building.
what I think I'm gonna do is
Unit ready.
I'm gonna get the recon bikes. Oof, they're kind of low. I really hate having to group these guys together, but I don't know what else I'm gonna do. So the recon bikes are gonna go after the guard tower because that specializes against humans. And step by step by step.
Building.
Uh huh. See, it's doing a little bit at a time.
Unit lost.
Yep, I know.
Unit ready. Building.
Well, that's one thing is like if it's blocked off, they'll go on their own, so they can do some exploring.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
But all right, boys.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yep.
Unit lost.
It's goddamn grenadiers, man. Look at that. They're just slaughtering them.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building.
I can get rid of that.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Man, look at all that.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
That's not in a good spot either.
Unit ready.
So what I'm gonna do is
Unit ready. Unit ready.
all my bazookas are gone too.
Building. Unit ready.
Yeah, it's
Insufficient.
telling me to use an engineer.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay.
Unit ready. Building.
All right.
Unit
Don't mess with the
ready.
harvester because he can squish your ass. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna tell them to go right here and then walk them right there so that they can walk up in
Building.
freaking tandem
Unit
and not get
ready.
on stuck on things.
Unit ready. Building.
Man, I done fucked myself over on this one. But I guess it'll probably be more interesting to watch after that. So we're gonna put the engineers nearby. You guys, all of you, sit right here. So you're all out of the bottleneck. I don't know who that is, but we're going to wait for that to go this way so I don't have to risk you getting run over.
Building.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over that barracks and that construction yard first. Once I got them,
Unit ready. Building.
all right, you guys go after that grenadier. There we go.
Unit lost.
All right, you guys just yep, keep going. Yep, I know. Grenadiers do take a lot of people out. Whatever. I know what I said, and I'm not even going to. Well, hello, you guys got me good, but I got your barracks, which means I can save that. All right, come on. Good. Can you save it? Good. All right. Because I'm not sure. I am not sure what'll happen if my own stuff gets destroyed. And I already lost my construction yard. Okay, so I just had to do that. So theoretically, I could have skipped all that and just went straight in. Okay. So, I think after I get my orders for the next one, I'll save it. And then that'll be that for the time being. And then I don't want these videos to get too long. Yeah, I took out a lot of them. They took out a lot of me. I got a 40. And I lost my shit. Okay. So their influence is growing and waning. Alrighty. See, expendability, that's something interesting. Again, we're in a cult, so expending people, that's kind of the part of the game. See, that's Cain. He's the one I'm supposed to be worshipping. He's the leader. And I'm guessing I'm the reinforcement. Although I'm noticing Seth isn't the one talking to me now. I wonder if I'm going to outgrow him. I mean, that's probably true. That tends to be how that works. You start off as a lower rank and then you become right hand and eventually take over. But given Kane survives, I'm guessing you'll only ever be right hand. Oh, shit. Rescue mission. God damn. Even remastered. Look how old that looks. Oh, this is bringing back a lot of nostalgia. Uh, that's yeah. I guess it's not a rescue operation. All right, and I've got to go pick up my kid. Alrighty, so not play through two. So we're just gonna save that. We're gonna quit. Alright, well, that was my first video. If you like it, let me know. If you have any suggestions for any of the older games, leave a comment. We can see about if it's on Steam and if it's runnable on this. Alrighty. Well, you guys have a nice day.